Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Okay, so one of the things that humans make, now this is for the men's channel. I have two channels, by the way, technically three, but I don't work on the third one. Is humans make, what's the word? Hold on, let me try to find the right word. All right, humans make, the word is a mistake, but there's another one before that, because it's this thing that we do that causes us to make mistakes. Now, this isn't necessarily your fault. It is if you want to really take full responsibility, because that's how you change your life. But we're not even really talking about that. It's more like we, a lot of times, don't use common sense, and a big part of it is we have been so brainwashed for the last 60 plus years through TV shows, commercials, ads, movies, women saying things in a certain way that we start to believe things that are just not true. And what this causes is it causes us not to just use our plain common sense. So here's what happens. When you're about 40, 45, 50 years old, hopefully you will have awakened to a lot of these mistakes and been like, oh man, it was right in front of my face. It wasn't even hiding. Now let's take this as an example. And no, I'm not getting religious on you, but this is a really good example. Heavenly Father, I come before you with a humble heart asking for your mercy, because I'm so submissive and weak. Forgive me for every sin known and unknown that has separated me from your presence. Most of you would read this, be, oh, this is so beautiful. No, it's actually not. This is a manipulation. Now, I believe in God, I love Jesus, I love the teachings of Jesus and Buddha, etc., etc. So I'm not some person saying, oh, I'm against religion. No, that, and on the other hand, I'm not trying to pull you into religion, but I'm trying to find different examples for you to go, man, I fell for that and I didn't even realize that. So the first message here is you're weak, you're humble. Now, humble is good, but it says asking for your mercy. From what? What did you do wrong? So it's like I'm this weak, helpless being. And then it says forgive me for every sin known, which, okay, I get that. And unknown, meaning I don't even know what I'm doing wrong, so please don't punish me for it. It's like, whoa, wait, what? See, the brainwashing starts at a young age. It's like you're doing things wrong that you don't even know of, supposedly, right? Now, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you were just surrounded by eggshells and literally you can do no right. This is the brainwashing. So when you accept beliefs like this, it really screws you up. And then after that, there are some presuppositions. Now, this is all the stuff I've learned in linguistics and NLP and hypnosis, how language is used to screw you over. My job is to unscrew you so now you can be this confident, comfortable person going after your dreams and feeling good about it. Without these false guilts and shames and bullshit beliefs that negative people... See, God didn't create that saying right there. That's just some person coming along, oh, isn't this beautiful? We're all weak and we're all nothing and we're nothing and bullshit. Let me tell you something about God. If you're a child of God, you are something. You are very, very important. You are a valuable person. You are highly valued by God. But the powers that be can't let you know that. They have to make sure you know that you're nothing. Now, luckily, I'm trained in NLP and we learn things such as presuppositions. That means this presupposes that. So on here, it goes on to say, wash me clean, renew my spirit, and make me whole again, which presupposes you're dirty. You're nasty. You've got a dirty spirit, and you're not whole. So these messages are continually sent into your brain, whether you're a spiritual, religious person or not, it doesn't matter. So you keep listening to these people that you think are good people that are constantly trying to convince your unconscious mind that you're nothing, that you're dishonorable, that you're not worthy of God, you're not worthy of wealth. Now, I promise you, this is not about religion right now. You're not worthy of a loving wife. You're not worthy of someone who respects you. You're not worthy. You're not good enough to deserve a woman like that. And I'm saying, why not? So on an emotional level, which is your unconscious mind processing, by the way, you don't feel like you're good enough for a woman that can take care of you. that treats you right, that respects you, that loves you, that stands up for you, that has your back. A woman that just is a loving, kind, caring person. So you're caught in this trap of, I can't stand these women because women cheat and women that. And what's happening is you're being attracted or even pushed from to these women and blocked from the good women because you were told at a young age from the media, from the news, from some of the religions, from some of these supposedly good religious people. And there are good religious people. I'm not saying they're not, but there's a lot of wicked ones, and they are sneaky with their verbiage. They know exactly what they're doing. This is why hiring a life coach like me, I can literally transform and change your life in a matter of 7 to 10 sessions. Your whole world will shift beyond a shadow of a doubt. Because I'm trained to dig, to discover, to find your limiting beliefs, your limiting decisions, value conflicts, belief conflicts, decision conflicts, all kinds of stuff that are holding you back. Like, you want this beautiful, kind, loving woman, but, and there's something underneath that. You have this series of limiting beliefs, or beliefs that women are bad and women are this, and what happens is unconsciously attracts you to them, and then you have these emotional feelings like, yeah, I'm not good enough to deserve a woman that loves me, that's kind. I don't need, I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough for a good woman, and so therefore you feel like that door is shut and you have to deal with all these crappy women. And there are crappy women out there. Don't think that my videos are, oh, Mike just thinks all people are good. I don't think that at all. I know there's bad people out there, and I'm trying to get you to steer away from them versus saying, see, there's another bad one. See, there's another bad one. See, yeah, you're right. There are bad women out there. I'm not denying that. What you're denying is that there's no good women, and that's what we're trying to break through to, because you've been so brainwashed, you can't see it. Another thing is, you want to control women. The left male brain is all about control, and men are fucking controlling. They don't even know they're doing it, and man, they're controlling, and it makes women want to run away. We don't live in 1930s or 1910 or 1920s or 40s where men pay the bills and she has to put up with it. She doesn't have to put up with it now. She has her freedom, and guys, that's a good thing. She can get a degree, she can go to college, she can make her own money. Now, if a woman's with you, it's because she wants to be with you, not because she doesn't have any other choice. Do you see the difference? You don't want a woman who's with you for your money. Trust me. Because eventually she'll get sick and tired of putting up with your bullshit, because she's not with you because she loves you. She'll leave you and take half your fucking money. You want to find a woman who chooses to be with you and who you are. And what we have to do is get you to reconnect with who you truly are. And when you finally step into those shoes, the women that will like you for who you are will show up. And until we do that, you're going to be connecting with women who are connecting with the fake you, the mask, the person that's not you, the person who you think you're supposed to be. So another brainwashing technique, and it was designed to hypnotize men, and it is. We actually talked about this during our Ericksonian, it was a 5-week Ericksonian hypnosis training, is boys are made of puppy tails and snails and basically dirt, and I think even shit. And I remember in kindergarten hearing this going, oh my God. And girls are made of cinnamon spice and everything nice and wonderful and beautiful and butterflies, and they're just perfect angels. And you hear that as a little child over and over. Even on the bus when you're going for rides, they'll sing that song over and over because it's designed to brainwash you to go, God, women are so beautiful and I'm shit. And this causes you to approach relationships with, I've got to earn her approval, versus her earning your approval. Why aren't you going, well, who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing with your life? What are your goals? What are your dreams? First thing I do with women is like, what's your education background? Like how many credits in college do you have? Like, do you have a degree? Like what are you trained in? What are you certified in? Like, what do you do for a living? What are your goals? The first thing I do is find out, where are you going in life? Who are you? What have you done? Do you have any work ethic? Do you have any discipline? Do you work on communication? I question women. So the whole cinnamon spice and everything nice, well, it's a lie. And you know that. And what happens is you lived by this belief in middle school and high school, and you loved women and or girls, and they were so perfect. And then you got into a relationship, and she broke your heart. And then another one. Then you saw Tommy get his heart broken. Then Steve and so got cheated on. So got cheated on. You know, your uncle was married, and she was sleeping with every guy in town. And you start going, whoa, 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 whoa. Women are not cinnamon and spice and everything nice and made of sugar and spice and blah and butterflies and whatever. And then you flip to the complete opposite. All women are bad. Well, that's the generalization kicking in from a limited mindset of it's either A or B. It's not A or B. There's more options and more possibilities. Believe it or not, there is no reality of women are either all good or all bad. That there is absolutely options and possibilities in between. It's not this clean line down the middle. It's either black or white. It's either she's A or she's B. That's just not reality. And the problem is when the male brain thinks that way. That's the logical left brain. It's either A or it's B. It's good for the scientific study when you're testing A versus B, etc., but it's not good when it comes to relationships in life. So what happens is all common sense goes out the window. Guys, believe it or not, but the left brain has no common sense. It's black or it's white. That's not even real. The right brain puts the pieces together like a puzzle. That's what common sense is. You connect A to B to C to D, and you start seeing the bigger picture, and you're like, oh, okay. Common sense is this. If I do this, here's going to be the following scenario. If I do this, this is going to cause that, and that's going to cause this, and this is going to cause that. That's right brain putting the pieces of the puzzle together to see the bigger picture. The left brain doesn't do it. The left brain divides things and separates things into categories if it's either in box A or it's box B. And that is not common sense. See, the left brain processes information through rules, structure, and organization. So a lot of guys will come to me, so what's the rule? There is no rule. When you look at things in terms of black or white, what is the rule? This is right and this is wrong. You suddenly are going to get screwed over because you can't see what's right in front of your face. Because instead of looking at what you're experiencing in the present moment, which means you have to be in your right brain to experience the present moment, by the way, which most men don't do. They're stuck in the logical brain. And in my course, Crack the Female Code, this is one core pillar of what we teach you to do over and over to enter the present mind, the right brain, to be in the present moment, because then you can see through people's masks. Then you can hear the lie. You can hear it in their tone. You can see it in the way they interact with you. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their body language. You can hear it in their tonality, the way they hesitate. Like it'll become really obvious. In the left brain, you can't see any of that because that's all five senses experience: see, hear, feel, smell, and taste, which is processed through the right brain. If you're stuck going, what's the rule? Well, the rule says blah, 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 meaning I don't know what's going on. I have no idea if she's lying to me, if she's cheating on me. I just know that if she does this, then I have to fucking not do that. And because of that, you continually get screwed over, lied to, cheated on, and manipulated, and you tend to date women who act nice, but you didn't see the evil in their eye. You didn't hear the evil in their voice. You just ignored it. And that's when you get screwed over. And it hurts. It really does hurt. My goal is to keep you from getting hurt. If I were to just you know what I could do? Honestly, I could pull the same bullshit a lot of people have pulled on you. I could make up a bunch of rules. I could make up a bunch of tips and openers and lines, and you're just going to get screwed over. You're just going to get hurt in the beginning. Oh, this is amazing. And then you're going to get stabbed in the back. You're going to get stabbed in the heart. You're going to get stabbed in the solar plexus, and it's going to fucking hurt. And you're going to go, nothing works. I don't believe in anything anymore. It's because you're not learning to open up to see the whole picture. That's what Crack the Female Code course does for you. It puts you into your power. And I tell you something, when men learn how to do that one thing, women will flock to you. Women will be attracted to you. Women will walk up to you. Women will stare at you. Women will try to get your attention. All of a sudden, you're like, wow, what's going on here? Why have things changed? Because you shifted. When you shift, women will be attracted to you. Women respect when a man finally opens up to his own power. The modern male has been taught and brainwashed, don't do that or we're going to punish you. When you finally learn how to do it and actually do it, that's when they can't punish you. And that's when they have to have respect for you. And they do. And they do it willingly. It's not like something you force upon them. So the way that human brain is designed, it deletes, distorts, and generalizes information so you don't get overwhelmed with all this information, because otherwise you would kind of lose it mentally. Like you literally would. You'd emotionally, like you would just kind of have a nervous breakdown. So there's something in NLP we learned called linguistic presuppositions. And there's existence, awareness, cause and effect, this causes this, because this, then that, etc. And none of it means it's true at all, but it's your brain goes, oh, okay, it just blindly accepts it because of the patterned way that it's given to you. Now, my favorite one I'd like to share with you is complex equivalence, because it's really easy to understand. Complex equivalence, by the way, women do this stuff all the time, because all this stuff that I'm looking at right now, this is all right brain functioning. This is how women manipulate men. Now here's the interesting thing. When you catch a woman and call her on her manipulation when she tries to manipulate you, she doesn't get angry. She doesn't get defensive. She actually would kind of grin and go, oh shit, he caught me. Like, oh, I got a good one. He gets it. He can see through my tricks. For the men that can't see through women's manipulations and tricks, they lose all respect for you. They want a man to catch her. When you catch her, that means she's got a smart man. That's the man she wants to mate with and have children with. She'll giggle, she'll grin, she'll smile, and she kind of like, will cower down, and she'll hug you, and like she wants. It's like she's celebrating inside, and you'll see it in her face, because it's like she's bursting full of joy. So whenever someone says, if then, that's the complex equivalent. If this, then that means that. It doesn't mean that. It's a load of shit. It might mean that if you have one and you add another, that is two. Well, that is the truth. But sometimes people will say the stupidest shit. And you're like, wait. And the problem is your brain was not designed to stop and go, wait a minute. Does this really mean that? This is that? That means this? That's all you have to do. Start asking yourself, does that really mean that? Do I really believe that? Complex equivalence is when you have the equal sign. It means something equals something. And a lot of times it doesn't equal that at all. So you could say 1 plus 2 is 1. Is that actually true? No, it's not. One of the biggest things when clients come to me is they will throw out their linguistic presuppositions. It presupposes something, and I stop and analyze and go, wait, that doesn't mean that at all. So what I'm doing while I'm working with you is looking through the bullshit. I'm looking for the bullshit that's screwing you up on an unconscious level. And you're like, but Mike, this means that. And I'll stop and go, wait a minute. No, it doesn't. And what I do is I make you conscious of it, and you're like, oh shit, I've lived by that belief my entire life. But and you'll go, but women say it all the time. I'm like, exactly. All right, so for fun, write this down. It's the equal sign. Something equals something, okay? And here's the things they'll say to you. Well, if you do this, that means that. Okay, this means that. That is essentially the complex equivalent linguistically, verbally. Or that means this, or this, so that means this, or that means that. Write it down. And the word is, this is this, or this is that. So the word is in algebra is the equal sign. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So when people use the word is, they're doing a complex equivalent. All you have to do is stop, and it's like math. Like, well, does 1 plus 2 actually equal 1? No, it doesn't. There's some bullshit going on here. See, a lot of you guys have come to me thinking, this guy's going to give me some masterful tricks. No, it's the opposite of that. We're going to give you clarity. We're going to teach you how to unwind the yarn, the ball of yarn that's all tangled up. We're going to untangle it, and we're going to simplify your life. We're going to simplify your experiences with women, because believe it or not, women actually like clarity. This is the number one thing I'm going to teach you how to do, is how to create clarity inside your brain, in your heart, in your emotions, and also in your language. When you learn how to do this, women are going to be drawn to you. Women are going to feel comfortable with you. They're going to want to be with you because clarity for a woman on an emotional level makes her feel stable. And women love stability. They do not like chaos. They don't like the ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Now, women are right-brain emotional beings, just like animals, like deer, dogs, cats, etc., and like children. When the owner of a dog has clarity, the dog has clarity. When the parent of a child is calm, peaceful, and simple, the child is calm, peaceful, and simple. Same thing with the dog, same thing with animals. Okay, I actually have video of deer walking up to me. And people are like, I don't understand, like, why do animals walk up to you, like wild animals? I'm like, because I have clarity. I have peace inside. When you learn how to do this, women are going to want to be with you of their own free will. Not because you manipulated, not because you said, okay, I'm going to make a financial bargain with you. We're going to do the prostitution technique here. I'll give you this much amount of money. I'll pay for this much rent. I'm going to pay for your shoes. I'm going to pay for dinner. And you're going to give me a blowjob. Women don't like that. I know, it's surprising, huh? Women don't like to be treated like prostitutes. But that's the only way men know how to get women. Money. Deep down inside, she wants a man she can feel comfortable with. So we're going to have to teach you how to feel comfortable with you. See, you think, well, how do I make her feel comfortable with me? I'm like, you don't. The way you make a woman feel comfortable with you is by you feeling comfortable with you. And then she's going to feel that comfort inside you. And that's what's going to draw her to you. This is the internal mastery game. This is about you learning how to completely let go. See, if you try to grab a woman, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw her to me. No, you see, that's your left brain kicking and come, how do I draw her to you? Don't draw her to you. You get comfortable inside, and she's going to want to be with that comfort. Everybody wants to feel good. When we teach you how to feel good, all of a sudden you're walking around this ball of energy that feels good, that everyone wants to be with. Of their own free will. So now you get to feel good about yourself and with yourself, and now she gets to feel good to freely and willingly be with you. And let me tell you something, it feels a whole lot better when a woman chooses to be with you versus she doesn't have any other choice, or you're offering these options of, hey, if you do this, I'll do this for you. That's a horrible way to have a relationship. Unfortunately, that's how 99% of people have relationships on the planet right now. It's horrible. If this sounds different than anything else you've ever heard of, it's because it is. This is a mastery level course, and this will bring you happiness, love, peace, and contentment. That's what it's for. If you enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment. And if you want, you can go ahead and make a donation. There's a PayPal link right there in the description box. You can also buy one of my dating relationship books to get started right now. Just go to MikeKollin.com. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.